So we are looking at example 1, 18 degrees, and we have 72 degrees. So we're going to justify that those are both complementary, that they add up to 90. So in those blanks, I'm going to do 18 plus 72, and that does equal 90. So before in the other lesson, you guys had your angles, they were like together, you had a picture of a protractor. So this just shows sometimes the angles, you're gonna see them separated like that, and that's fine. Example 2, they are together, so we have 40 plus 50 equals 90. So we're gonna fill that in. 40 plus 50 is 90 degrees. So that's your review on complementary angles.
I skipped and I got the example, but the second one's very confusing.
So supplementary angles are two angles whose measure adds up to 180 degrees, which is a straight angle or a straight line. So supplementary and straight both begin with the letter S. Example 1, we have 74 degrees plus 106 degrees, and that equals 180 degrees. They're both on that straight line. Okay? So this one over here, this one has a whole bunch of different angles in it, but we're only going to look at angle A right now. What?
Did you click the record button again?
I did.
Oh, you should. Hello.
Yeah, it's recording.
Oh, you should.
I'm positive. Okay, so angle A, we don't know what it is.
It's E.
Which one goes with it? It is E. Who said that?
Me.
Good job, Michael. So
You
angle A
cheated.
and angle E
Bro.
both add up to 180 degrees because they are on that straight line. So even if you don't have the measures, you can just put the letters in. We can tell because they're on a straight line, 180 degrees. Any questions on complementary and supplementary
No.
review?
Not yet.
Okay, so we are going to turn our paper over, and this is the new part. So adjacent angles. You guys listen in the back?
Yes.
Adjacent angles are any two angles that share a common side and a vertex. So they are next door neighbors. So example 1, we have angle A and we have angle B. And you can see they share this side and they also share a vertex. So they are adjacent. It means side by side. So these are going to be side and vertex. Example 2, name two angles that are adjacent to H. So here's H. Does H share a side with two angles?
F.
F is
J.
across from it.
G.
So we're looking for the highlighted ones. H
I.
shares a side with G. What else does it share a side with?
I.
Yeah, it shares a side with I. Okay, do you guys in the back see that?
Yeah, I see that.
So
So
I
that's
J.
vertex. Yeah, so J, H shares a side with G and I. They're asking us for a pair of vertical angles, so.
Is this just a lesson?
Yeah, my answer key has the wrong answer. So we're gonna do G and I. Those are adjacent to angle H. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at vertical. Okay, so any questions on adjacent?
No, not yet.
Just remember they're side by side, they share a side and a vertex. Grayson?
Can I do EX1?
Yep, so these ones are vertical, and vertical angles are not adjacent. That means they're not side by side. They are formed by two intersecting lines, and they are congruent, which means they're equal in measure. So
it's
think of Eskimo kisses or two V's kissing Last year I used like kissing fish. So think of that. Grayson, you want to do example 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, so which angle is vertical to this 45-degree angle? S. S is directly across from it.
45 degrees. I don't know.
What's its measure? What do you guys think, Farah? 45 degrees, yeah. Because they're congruent, so that means they're equal. Example 2, name a pair of vertical angles. Farah?
H and J.
H and J, yeah. And that is,
It.
that's it, yeah. So H and J.
I didn't even cheat this time.
Was there any questions about that?
No.
Okay, I got him to show you. I didn't know we were using science in here.
Science.
Why? The paper just moves by itself.
Oh, really?
Because of this slant.
Okay, so what I'm gonna have you guys do next, on Google Classroom, there's a quizzes that I want you guys to do over angles, and that is a homework grade. And after that, I'm gonna have you come up and get this paper. And this paper you can work on with a partner because you were so good during the
Look
lesson.
at 3 people.
Probably. Okay. So you guys can get started on the quizzes. You can use calculators if you need to.